Hey, what is going on, guys? Big news for you guys. We did some live streaming yesterday. For all of you that were there, thank you so very much. What I tested yesterday was the whole idea of not only live streaming, but recording live at the same time. So we kind of mix those two worlds, because I always think, to me, that's the ideal YouTube. And that is where you're both kind of live streaming and people can participate in it, and at the same time it's something that you can edit and become a video. So how that worked yesterday is what we were doing is we were playing Argario right down here, and you guys were absolutely loving it. I was loving it. I ended up streaming for like 5 hours, and it was ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. Tons of people were coming in, having a lot of fun, and one of the coolest things I saw as I was leaving the stream or turning the stream off is people were continuing to play and continuing to play with each other. Finally, I feel like on this channel I have done something more than just entertain people, but actually brought people together, and that makes me think this is absolutely awesome. The game that we recorded together happened around 12:30. It's midway through the stream, or the replay of the stream. And we did some Geometry Dash. I ended up failing at it quite bad. However, that video will be uploading later today. But at the end of the day, I just want to say thank you guys so very much for that. We had the biggest day on this channel has ever had. It is all really thanks to you guys, because there were several of you guys that were just bringing people in, person after person after person, into the room to give a shout out and stuff like that, and that was really awesome. Thank you guys so much for that. And I think it's definitely the way forward, guys. I've been thinking about how I was going to strategize 2016, and I was legitimately doing this. No, let's take a look. So this is like my strategy board over here, right? The different formats for setting up a video, recording and editing times, and the upload schedules, and what's going on over here. And it turns out I actually had these on my board for a really long time ago. Like, you can't even wipe them off. But that's funny, because it's kind of like Geometry Dash, and you guys are loving that. And that's a great game, so that's been awesome. I don't know what it was. I was just thinking about like different logos and stuff, and it just so happens that it's kind of Geometry Dashes. I know, right? Ironic. Anyhow, the live stream's over. I'm really hungry, so let's go get something to eat, huh? So one of the cool things about today is I've always thought that live streaming and recording live at the exact same time is one of those really cool concepts that just kind of brings the whole thought of the channel together. And it was pretty cool to see how many people responded to that today, and it'll be cool to see how people respond to the video that was recorded while that happened. So I'm looking forward to see how that works out, but I like the idea of it, and today it felt like it was actually possible. So that was really cool. So yeah, today's live stream went pretty good. But what else was I doing this week? Well, a couple of the other things that I was doing. I did a little bit of Grand Theft Auto 5. I played the prologue for that. I did about the first 2 hours. I was also live streaming that as well. That was pretty fun. Unfortunately, my recording of it went corrupt about an hour into the video, so I didn't get the last half hour of it. Another game-related thing that I've been working on is Slime Rancher. I'm editing that video. I'm just about done with it. And you'll get the full playthrough of Let's Plays. And I'm thinking, I'm going to try it. I'm going to try uploading Let's Plays as the full thing, as opposed to just trying to piece it out into like 6 different episodes. I think it's kind of cool, but at the same time, it just like multiplies the amount of editing you need to do. So I don't know, a little tough, but you'll see that pretty soon. Another neat thing that I've been looking into is 3D printers. I've always thought it'd be really cool to have a 3D printer, but they've always been really expensive. However, it seems like the market has exploded for 3D printers. There are printers all over the place. And I found one, it's like a Delta, it's a Cossel, like Cossel 2020, maybe a Leapfrog or something like that. Anyhow, this printer was marked down from $700 to $350, and that's a pretty good price for something that has a 220 millimeter like diameter, which is like 8 inches or something like that, by about a 12-inch height. So that'll be pretty cool. I'm looking forward to actually getting that in here pretty soon and starting to do some 3D printing. And I've got some really cool ideas for stuff I could print. I mean, that's one of those things that's like the dream machine for me, because I can like prototype it and it can just like print right out of a machine. I don't have to do all this tooling, because there's been so many things I'd like to make, but unfortunately I don't have the tools to do them. But not anymore. Now I'm gonna have a tool. One other thing I've been doing is Blade and Soul. You guys saw I've been playing that MMO a little bit. I just unlocked the last kind of area of that game, and I'm into the high level content. So finally to the point where I'm going to see if that game is going to be really good, or maybe not so much. I gotta tell you, the combat system is great. However, between the mid to high 30s so far, it's been kind of and kind of easy. So there you have it, guys. That was my week here. I think it's been pretty fun. I've enjoyed it quite a bit. Thank you guys again so much for coming in and having fun with the live stream. Thank you guys so much. And also, hello to all the new subscribers. I'll see you next time, guys. Have a great day. Peace. Brothgar out.
Yeah, what's up, girl? Let's go for a ride. Oops. Girl, that's not what I thought it would be. Don't hate me. 1 million. There we go. Now we're talking. That's the sound of money if I ever heard it. Woo! It's kind of got a weird ring to it. I'm liking it so far. Million angels on Mars. Oh! Oh, you would have been the closest thus far. Why'd you guess on Mars? And now you're too far. Hey man, my rhymes aren't that great, but they're punny, aren't they? But right down there is takeout, so that's new. It's got mustard, pickles, and ketchup all over the place, making it look nice and tasty. No! Hey man, you got a little something right there. What is going on? Oh!